Firefox 0 Day is used to target cryptocurrency exchanges.
Stan, you're going to tell us about a zero-day Firefox exploit that's linked to crypto sites?
Yes. So it turns out a couple of different researchers did some interesting analysis on a targeted attack. So this attack was targeting operators of cryptocurrency exchanges. It was targeting, I guess, Mac devices. So a lot of people think they might be protected with Macs. And the adversaries had the 0 day for Firefox that they were able to leverage that hadn't been patched yet. So a couple of researchers got their hand on this malware. One of them was Patrick Wardle, and he has this website called objectivec.com. And if you go there, you're going to see an amazing, I thought it was a great write-up. If you're interested at all in malware reverse engineering, he actually takes you step by step on how to tear this malware apart in a Mac environment. Because I know a lot of people know how to reverse engineer Windows, and with IoT, we've all had to reverse engineer, Linux malware. But here is a chance to reverse engineer some Mac malware, which people probably think they can't get infected. Time to change that assumption. Just seeing that helps to remind us not to be complacent for protecting assets just because they have a certain operating system. The malware that was used is known as MOX, which is a weird
like
term.
Smoking?
Yeah, but the S is in the wrong spot.
Yeah, it's like the S and move it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it turns out that's also from the malware. If you look at the strings, and there's all these like different paths and things in there, and you'll see that the path they have is like ecoms, which is smoke backwards. So researchers took that and made it a different name. So in any case, this is pretty dangerous, obviously, because with the 0 day, it's something that didn't have a patch. And as soon as you hit a website, and you would have the malware downloaded and attempted to be executed, there is a patch out already by Firefox, so people can go and take advantage of that. You might be curious, how did people know to go to this website where the exploit was being served? And the way that a lot of them was targeted was with email phishing, so targeted phishing. There's an example of this phishing message on the website that you can go and see, just to see what to expect from some of these adversaries. I think another thing that I've noticed in the past is sometimes when we see these kinds of stories, there was no actual attack necessarily that was successful, but because a lot of companies, and especially like cryptocurrency exchanges, take their security very seriously, like everyone should, what they do is every time they get a phishing email like this, they go and they analyze it to the best of their ability. They go and they try to run the URL with every single browser until they get like a working exploit, so they can go and analyze the malware and understand these campaigns and ultimately stop them and make sure that they have the techniques in place. So it could be a situation like that. All in all, I mean, it's a good thing that everyone had done this, because they were able to let Firefox know about the problem, and the patch was released, I think about 7 days ago or something. So it's available for everyone now to apply.
I think that I guess the curiosity here factor still is what's the victim, like I think you said, Stan, is the victim just goes to the website and is infected. They don't have to click anything. They don't have to.
Yes, I think this exploit, that's how it worked, according to the write-up, is you just go to the website and you become affected. And I don't think we've seen something like that for a while. I think the last time I remember hearing something like that was maybe 5 years ago.
So I think that's interesting, to the community, when you have exploits that are able to work that easily. Most users don't expect something to be able to get them that easily.
It just shows adversaries are always working. And if you look at the details of this exploit, like where the problem was, it's like, how did you even find that exploit? So it's showing you the creativity of the bad guys and how they're fuzzing and trying different things against these software versions.
I mean, you kind of wonder too, since it's Firefox, which is a fairly open browser, you wonder if they found a vulnerability there and before it was going to be patched and decided to just attack it before the patching happened.
Yes, I actually tried to look at the bug track they had on this, and I know you need special permissions to even view it. So I know that with the Bugzilla that they have, they do keep track of the different bugs reported, but that one, you needed to have the permissions to be able to view that. And that's actually important in general. You have that sensitive information out there, even in your source code repository where you keep track, or bug tracking repository. Not everyone probably needs to see the details of every single bug, because adversaries, even insiders, can use that information to create exploits that target your software. So now Firefox does have the patch that would prevent this vulnerability from taking place. So you should put that into play, just in case there's any copycat behavior.